in person again.
Oh my goodness me!
It's good
I
to
can
be
see
back.
you like in 3D now.
I liked it when I was behind the screen.
Yeah, well, they didn't see any of that, so. How do we introduce this one?
Just go around again.
Hey, Patch.
I was thinking we just say
Patchies, Patchlers.
Welcome to our Patchlers, the Patchlers.
Patchlers, yeah.
Patch.
I don't like that actually.
Uh,
Patch Nation.
Patch Nation.
Patch Nation.
Rise up.
Rise up, Patch Nation. Patch Nation.
This is
And
the-
welcome to the Patch Nation.
No, it's podcast.
Yeah,
Thank
that'll
you.
do. Yeah, that'll do it. So how's your week been?
It's been alright.
Yeah.
It's been chill.
Yeah.
It's been really good.
Why's
Ooh.
that?
Given the
I'm
fact that this is
excited.
Monday, actually, we've not had many days. If you think
No,
that the week
no.
starts on Sunday, you've only had Sunday,
Yeah.
which was the Manchester Marathon, and it was really busy.
Did you?
I
do
went
it?
back on the train, but it
You
was
there?
Arsenal versus Man City,
It was.
and apparently, wait, spoilers.
Spoilers for those
Man
people.
City won, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Hooray.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
happy
like
about
No, that's good. I'd
Arsenal.
say.
Are they
Arsenal are
stupid?
bad.
Zoran Mamdani likes Arsenal, I think.
Ooh. Well, he's in New York for a reason.
True,
Yeah.
true.
So.
But yeah, so the trains were messed up.
Oh.
So I wasn't able to do
obviously because the
any-
road was blocked.
Yeah.
Well,
But it was other than that. It was very warm, very nice. I went to Popeyes. There's a new one, the one that's opened on
Mhm.
the had that.
yeah.
And, they
Oh,
gave
what
us
did you
free
have?
ice cream because we reviewed them. It was very nice.
You
And then they
reviewed
turned the
them?
music on really loud at the end. Like it was really weird. They thought it
reviewed
was
them?
like they had like a DJ. What's going on? In Popeyes, it's like McDonald's.
It's pretty good.
It's
I've been
like
there one time.
McDonald's.
It's pretty nice. They didn't do any of that to me though. I'm
That
not
we had
sure
an
Really?
event.
if
It was
that's just
eventful.
you.
Yeah.
Very eventful.
What did you get?
Chicken.
They do.
I
that
got
there.
chicken and
Quite hard not
chips.
to.
Yeah.
With a drink. But they have
Yeah.
the biscuit. That's what they've got. That
Yeah.
Oh, really? They have
It's a
that.
scone,
Eating a
really.
Popeyes
It's a scone,
biscuit with
yeah, that's what I
with
had.
no beverage. That's
It was no £1
Did you have
for
a
it.
beverage?
I had Fanta, yeah.
Okay.
But I dipped it in some grape.
Fanta.
Just in the Fanta.
No, actually, I
Wow.
didn't do that. That's wrong.
That's wrong, man.
Anyway, that was what I got to.
Did they have cream and jam?
No, it's not. It's like a savoury one. It's
Um,
Americans.
Well, it's a
idea.
biscuit, so you dip it into
Tea.
Yeah.
I think that would be nice, actually, probably.
Maybe we should try that.
Oh, and I watched Casino Royale last night. Again.
Oh yeah.
I've seen it before, but one of my friends
Is
had
that a
it.
new one or
What do you mean?
new movie?
No, James Bond. Casino Royale.
What do you mean? For years.
It just came out.
With the guy from the Hitman.
Go check it out.
To
So
link it
cinemas
to
now, I heard.
games. I was trying to get it to games there.
Oh,
Oh.
true.
I'll talk a little bit more about James Bond when we get into it, but what
Yeah,
about you?
Yeah, I've had I was in Hull, just seeing some friends.
I'm sorry.
It was not by choice. It was a forceful event, but I pretend to enjoy it, just to appease the
It's 2
crowd.
Ps
Really.
then.
Yeah, but what did I do there? I went to some charity shops.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Went to this one it wasn't in Hull, but it was like slightly outside. It was just full of things, lots of Nazi stuff, swords,
Oh.
medals.
Seriously?
Yeah, yeah. Well, there's a whole section for it, and then all the dolls looked like they were possessed by the demons that were, that
That had been released
the souls
from
from,
the,
yeah, from many years of being in the. And then you get these books which don't have the covers because they're never used to, and you just have to kind of guess what's in
Oh
it.
yeah, yes.
Yeah, but that's what I did, and then and then I got back. You done anything fun?
No.
Okay, well, on to the news. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I've just been playing games and making games, but not the ones I was supposed to be making. For my course, I've been making the one that I just was messing around with.
That's better than me.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I
Well
went
done.
outside once, I think.
What?
Yeah,
Relax.
pretty eventful. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Have you both had haircuts since the last record?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have not.
Not. Oh, that's a shame.
I didn't get the
Three-
memo.
three.
No one told me.
And I think I had the haircut
Before,
last
yeah,
Oh, did
but we
you?
didn't
home.
see.
I didn't see it.
didn't see
I
it.
should have seen that. So
No.
I've edited it.
You do a lot of that. If you ever want to, you can. I can put. I don't know how you make it, unless you.
Yeah.
Like, if you have too much to do because you're very busy.
I'm so busy.
Was that sarcasm?
No, you're the busiest out of all
I
of
don't
us.
think so.
You are.
My-
There's always something going on.
There's
with
always
you.
something going on, but it's generally not a busy thing. It's just a thing that makes I need to be somewhere.
Always
You're
doing
always up
something.
to
Yeah.
something.
You're
I don't
always
know what
something is
you're-
always happening with you.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's
you need to
usually
do less.
It's not like but I don't do. It's usually just you have to
Things.
be somewhere.
Right. Yeah.
There's
You
a
just have to
person
turn up.
somewhere, and I'm
Right.
there, and I don't
Yeah.
really do anything when I'm there.
You just sort of sit there and go.
Yeah, I'm sort of there.
Yeah.
What they say, pretty face.
Is that what they say?
No, I say that actually. A lot of people don't
Oh.
agree with me.
A lot of people say. "Get
My
away
mum,
from
my
me."
mum
Well,
agrees.
people's like,
with
"I
me.
don't know
She
you
says
are."
it. She
Oh.
says, "Don't listen to them."
Mm.
She says,
You should look at you in the eye when she says that.
she's usually sort of like, "Don't worry about it." Looking at the phone.
yeah.
Acknowledge.
Sorry, that's horrible.
She's
No,
holding a
don't do
baby
that.
photo of your
She's
face.
squinting.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry. Game news.
We've been
now.
playing
Yeah.
Straft as well. One more.
Oh yeah,
Draft Tat,
Draft Tat,
We-
Draft
us
Tat,
three
yeah,
have
we have occasionally.
stuff.
We sometimes communicate outside of the podcast, but rarely.
Yeah.
Iron Galaxy. Do you know who they are?
No.
Iron Galaxy have laid off a number of employees.
What
Then they made Tony Hawk Pro Skater
Okay.
Free
Yeah.
+4.
What's their latest game?
I'd say probably that. Well, they also co-developed like Skyrim,
What?
Spyro, Uncharted, Bandicoot, Crash Bandicoot.
Wow.
So they've been involved in a lot of things, but they're downsizing. But isn't that just the tunes of the industry?
That very true. Yeah. There was people they not want to take risks on things
Yeah,
anymore.
true, because of the war.
Amongst other things, I suppose. The interest
Yeah.
rates. If
Yeah,
they
no,
go
interest
up.
rates are the
But,
big things,
yeah.
I guess. Um,
And now I can't afford oil to put in my PC. It won't
Yeah,
power my
can't
PC
charge it.
anymore.
That was your fault for choosing to
Yeah.
build a oil-powered PC, crude oil-powered.
I've got to have a hole in my ceiling where the exhaust comes. It's annoying.
Someone did that.
really?
Yeah, there's a
No
video out
way.
there. Look, and it was like engine-powered PC. It's what it was. It was just a generator, but it was all in one. It
Right.
was like spewing smoke
Cool,
out.
coal. Yeah, that's nice. I guess they don't have to plug it into a mains though, so maybe that's
Yeah,
It's essentially a laptop.
yeah.
Really,
Could
isn't
they
it?
travel with it?
it's bad. Well, it's no.
You have to like pull a cord to.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah, let me just turn
sound.
my PC on.
No. Yeah, no. There was a U.S. representative who basically said that they don't like. It was on a Twitch stream. It's sad that you start seeing U.S. representatives on Twitch streams.
Yeah,
you know.
that's concerning.
Really the downgrade of society. But and then apparently they're just against the Saudi Arabia buying EA and also Donald Trump's son-in-law Jared Kushner, but also buying EA, which is going to be interesting because Trump's got that whole FIFA World Peace thing. So I wonder if there's going to be like a special you could play as Trump in FC 20.
Yeah.
28.
Yeah.
FC 28 is going to be a real humdinger of a game.
Yeah, he'll probably be the best player. What is he like? He said he was 6 foot,
Yeah, 6'2", I
160
think,
pounds, lean.
Yeah, he's lean.
Yeah.
He's lean. He's properly
Yeah.
leaning over because of the dementia.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
he needs. If there's anything to say for Donald Trump, right?
Hmm.
Lie down, just leave.
Take a rest.
I know they said it about Joe Biden,
Yeah,
but more so about Donald Trump.
Yeah.
They're all old. They're all.
Biden locks
Oh.
in sometimes.
He does, he does, he does.
When he does lock in, he's quite good.
But,
Yeah.
Can we
Um,
get someone in Congress that's below the age of 80?
Yeah, exactly. Zoran.
Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Zoran, but he can't run because he's not US born.
Oh,
So he can't run for president.
that's so
but-
sad. That's why Arnold Schwarzenegger could never do it.
Say that again.
It's all the time. It's his
Yeah,
name.
that's true. Yeah,
The
no,
Terminator could not. It would have been president. That'd been sick.
that would have been cool.
Did
was
he want to
Republican,
do
though.
that?
He would have, I think.
Really?
He
Really?
couldn't. Yeah, he was.
That'd be
He
really
was
cool.
governor of
California.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So
Yeah,
was
that's
Ronald
cool.
Reagan, and he was in movies.
Yeah, he was like a movie guy.
Yeah.
But some good news for the games
Yeah.
now. The Stop Killing Games thing.
Oh,
that little group that had all those
Is this the
petitions. They
Ubisoft
did
one?
it's just the public,
Oh, is it just okay,
but
never
led
mind.
by a number of individuals.
Oh, right. Right,
And,
sorry.
uh,
Yeah, I think
I signed it when it was a thing, and it was to
Oh.
have it so that make it law in
Yeah.
the EU. I couldn't sign. There was one for the UK. We couldn't sign the EU one, but
Yeah.
and the UK looked at it, but they didn't do anything. But with the EU,
Yeah.
they took it to there and they talked about it, and it got a very good response. So there's been
Really?
some actionable items. They're going to look into it, some like copyright stuff and things about how you can't get rid of shut down online only games.
Yeah.
So if you've bought something, you can't play them anymore,
right,
or
I
old
see,
games
yeah.
being removed from sale
Yeah,
and losing all of this stuff.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
for game
That's cool.
archivists out there.
that's good.
And that comes just after what we said. What did we talk about this last time about the Disney getting rid of a bunch of old
Oh, I think
old
so.
games
Yeah.
that you can't play anymore on Steam. It's all they're off sale.
Yeah.
Oh, on off all platforms, but it's off
Yeah.
sale now. So that would effectively mean they'd have to keep them.
Them on the sale.
Does this
Uh,
mean my Anthem pre-order wasn't a waste of money?
I don't know about. Yeah, it would have stopped that definitely. Yeah, it
Wonder
would
if
have meant
stopped-
that it would have still been playable. There would have to be some support for it.
Yeah,
Hooray.
But it's difficult to tell companies that they
Yeah.
have to continue supporting their own product forever.
Yeah, I think it's impossible.
So I think they wanted. It's like, well, then you have to give the community the opportunity
Yeah,
to keep
right.
it going.
Yeah, true. Right, you can't just shut it down to everybody.
Yeah.
I guess that's interesting. I don't know how you'd put that into law though.
No, it's one of those things. But they had a good response, and
Oh, yeah.
they sort of they told them, and they were like, yeah,
It's interesting.
we didn't think about this because
They've got nothing else important to talk about.
Well, he's always quite good with
No, yeah,
regulation. They
right.
like to fine people
They
things all
do.
the time.
They love that.
We should rejoin it.
We should.
Brexit.
Apparently, Roblox are introducing age-based accounts for children and teens.
Do they not already have that?
No, I think they're actually trying to though. They're trying to use as determined through platforms global age checking technology, or verified parent. I don't know how trustworthy they are because what's a verified parent? How do you have to show a birth certificate?
Well, before I remember when they first tried to introduce this age checking thing, it was with the camera, and you had to show your face,
Yeah,
and
I
it would say
remember
how old you are, or guess it, and put you in that age range of
Yeah.
players. But people just got past it by showing a photo of their granddad or something.
Yeah.
and it was
That's what I'm
just-
saying. So I don't know what
Yeah.
I don't know what else you can do.
Mm.
They
'Cause,
had.
Go on.
No, carry on. I was
Because
just
like
trying to remember.
if you had like a passport, were you gonna put your passport into Roblox? I
But
guess
not everyone
maybe,
has
but I don't
a
know.
form of ID.
Yeah, true. Yeah. If you're 8 years old, I don't
Yeah.
necessarily think you need you'd be like, oh, I've got my passport to get into Roblox.
No.
Mm.
Yeah, no. It's one of those problems, and there's
Yeah.
arguments, but like the idea being that
It's good. I mean, like, Yeah.
they had that with the the
Yeah.
ID stuff, and how in the real world, an 8-year-old can't go and buy alcohol, for example, because
Yeah.
it's just the structure of society is
Yeah.
built that they just can't. Like it's so out. They would not be
Yeah,
able
not
to
be
do
able to,
that,
yeah.
and face-to-face, and there's an interaction with a person,
yeah, that's
but
true.
it's pretty hard to replicate. on
That
a
through
Yeah.
a digital format. Yeah, I do see that. BAFTAs happened for games. Game
Oh
BAFTAs
my goodness,
happened.
how did we miss that? I
oh,
forgot.
Who do you think won Game of the Year?
I
I give you a clue. They're not British.
Bearing in mind it's British.
They're quite the opposite. They won a few other things.
They won
Give me-
one named other
Yeah,
award.
the one. Yeah,
one of the
a
one of
couple
the
in the last
Give me a
event.
hint. What's this game?
They're French.
I'm so sorry.
You probably haven't played the game.
I'm
No,
not
you don't think I played?
Claire Expedition
Oh,
33.
yeah.
Yeah,
Claire
Wait, that's still
Stewart.
winning.
yeah,
things?
they're still winning
Yeah.
things.
I thought that was
um,
old news.
No, they're still winning things. I think
Ah.
didn't our first podcast you said that, Claire? You said
Yeah,
that.
yeah, and you said, "Oh, that's old news."
That's old news. Yes. I did say that. It's
Clearly
old news, yeah. Arc Raiders won a multiplayer game of
Yes.
the year. Yeah, that's interesting.
Lego Party got
That's
Best
cool.
Family.
Yeah, Lego Party.
Atomfall Best British.
Yeah,
'cause
that's what
obviously
I've got
set
on
in, thingy. Dispatch got animation and
Something I don't
it
get.
was or narrative or something.
Wasn't
like that.
Atomfall released like years ago?
No?
I'm thinking
Was
of a
it?
different game. What's
Nah.
what's Atomfall about?
It's like Fallout, but it's a bit like it's just one of the, like an RPG set in a slightly
played it.
alternate future, post-apocalyptic. There's like a nuclear disaster site that they've I don't know. Anyway, it's in the British countryside. That's why
Oh,
I
okay.
won British
not,
game.
not the game
Was
I was
it?
thinking.
Was it made by British people?
It was made by.
Is that how
was
you
it
classify a
Rebellion?
British game, or is it just that it took place in Britain?
I think it has to also be. It's not that it took place in Britain, but it just happens that
It has
this
to be
one was also
British
was
developer.
wearing its British.
Well, No Man's Sky got Evolving Game of the Year, and I've seen
Oh,
their
thank
new
goodness.
new update.
Yeah, it's freaking Pokemon.
and
They
it's
just don't
they've
stop.
added Pokemon,
Yeah.
and then before that they've added like a gravity gun or something, which
It's
is like
Rebellion.
portal gun.
Yeah, they had
Yes, they added
yeah,
the-
yeah.
oh,
and there was
Gmod gun, I guess,
fishing
Gmod gun.
before that, and there's the living ships, the
Yeah, they're
customizable
doing a
ships.
The
lot.
customizable ships,
build.
that was the big
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Are they
I-
gonna ever
Places
stop?
that-
No, I
know.
don't think so. Is it a live
They
service
just
game?
feel so bad about
Yeah.
staying in the game. They just
At
won't
the-
stop.
At this point, we're asking them to stop.
Yeah.
rather than
Well,
saying,
that
"No,
other
no,
game,
We forgive you.
the other game, I don't know what their other game is going to be, but I just imagine it's No Man's Sky, but without the
with
traveling to other
dragons,
places.
I
Yeah,
think that's. But it's meant to
looks
be a
like it.
shared
yeah.
one planet, all
One
the people
planet.
on it.
Yeah. Wonder how big the planet's going to be because
It's meant that they were saying like one like Earth size.
one to one.
No way.
So with oceans, because it was gonna have boats and things. I
Oh
don't know.
right, yeah, that'd be cool.
Hmm.
But, well, what happened is release and it'd be absolutely rubbish, and then 25 years from
Yeah,
now, it'd
it's-
be the best game you've ever played in your entire life. So
I'm okay with that.
I've never actually got any further than like the first ship in No Man's
No Man's
Sky.
Sky.
I played quite a lot of it, but not enough.
I played a lot, but I didn't get to the building the new ships.
No, I haven't played since that update, but I played it quite a lot before,
Really?
and I found a very good way of making money because it's quite hard to make money
Yeah.
until you realize, the Sentinel ships you can get. You find like the Sentinel ships you fix them and then you just sell them and you get a ridiculous amount of
You
money
get
from it.
some
And you
money.
just rinse and repeat.
That's what my friend did, and we had a massive wealth inequality for the rest of the time we were playing together.
yeah.
I was like, what?
And they also for like the best ships, the like S classes,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
most of the Sentinel ships. So you just
Yeah.
they're pretty. Yeah, but I want to build ships. That's so cool.
Yeah, it is
I
pretty
haven't managed
cool.
to do that
They
yet.
always look cool, and it's got interiors and everything.
Yeah.
Really?
And there's loads of lore in the game. I just have
Yeah,
not seen. There's like
that's
so
no-
much.
I don't know what the
that I
story
haven't
of it is,
done.
but I know there's a deep
The
story to
Atlas
it.
and
The
like
Atlas,
all that
yeah.
stuff. Yeah, there's all sorts of
Yeah,
strange cosmic things.
there's
Well
things
done.
going.
And they're British as well. That's Guildford.
Yeah, Hello Games. Hello, is it Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, hello games.
Hello Games.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
Hi. Buy Games. That's where I'm gonna make. Spelled by B-U-Y.
Buy games.
Yeah. See,
Good advice.
got to think over the.
That's subliminal.
That's all I've got for news.
Speaking of
so.
subliminal,
Oh,
that's a game.
It came out.
that is a game.
That's a good segue. That came out. It's mixed reviews,
Mixed
I think, isn't
reviews.
it? It's
I
not
would-
done as
Oh,
well as
Subliminal.
people thought. It
Yeah.
looks interesting, but I don't think it has the same
Effect.
charm as they thought it was going
Yeah.
to have.
It's
I
a,
think
it's a solo. It was a solo dev that started it though.
Yeah.
And they had YouTube channel, and it was quite good seeing some of their progress. But yeah, I think it was always going to suffer a bit from that because it
Mm.
gained a lot of hype, and I think it's really just a walking simulator with like horror bits.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, is it horror?
I think
It's a
supposed
bit.
to
Yeah,
be,
it's quite.
okay.
I've watched like some streamer play the
Yeah.
first demo, and it was quite scary. It looked quite good.
Mm.
Has it got like a?
Visually, it looks really, really nice.
Yeah,
but-
it looks very good,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's I'd give it
Oh.
7 out of 10.
Oh. Patch notes.
And some people say 007 out of 10. Because
Oh.
now I'm going to say about the
Oh,
another game
yeah,
news
yeah.
good.
that whilst the 007 first light IOI's Hitman people
Yeah,
James
yeah.
Bond game that's been pushed back like a punch.
Yeah.
It's now coming in May,
Mhm.
the end of May. But they released at BAFTAs actually. They showed off the title sequence, and Lana Del Rey dropped the theme song, and they're doing it properly, and it's like a proper. If you watch it,
Yeah.
it's like it's a movie. They've done it with all the same.
Is this the
same
cinematic
stuff.
trailers we were talking about?
Well, no, it's the intro. You know how James Bond films have the title
Oh, yeah,
sequences? Yeah, they've done one for the game, and it's a proper one, and they've got it exactly like it would be in a movie, and they've even got as I say, Lana Del Rey did the theme,
Mhm.
but they've got this guy David Arnold who had done a bunch of Bond music for a lot of the films previously. So Casino Royale being one of them. He's there as well, so it's a
That's
proper
cool.
high
That's cool.
profile. It's
Mm.
almost making me want to pre-order it.
Yeah, you said this.
What are your opinions about pre-ordering games?
I'm very very sad about it.
Yeah.
Have you ever-
Anthem has
Oh, the
scarred
Anthem has-
me.
yeah,
I thought
of
you were
course.
I thought you were
Yeah.
making fun of me.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to do it anymore. I just buy
No.
it when it comes out because pre-ordering.
But you get like 4 bonus
Makes me
skins in a
sad.
single player game.
I don't care anymore. It's not
Yeah, I was
worth-
gonna
it's
say
not
in a
worth the
single player.
pain.
Yeah.
Have you played
God,
I
suck it off
Expect
to
You to
my
Die?
friends.
I played the first 2. Yeah,
So
They have-
their
they're great.
intros are
They got the
super cool.
intros
It's
as
the
well,
same
yeah.
Style. I love.
Oh
them.
yeah, true. Yeah, that's a good.
I want number 4 to come out.
Is 3 only on Quest 2?
It must be because I don't think Quest 1's
Ah.
supported by like Meta.
No,
or
Quest
something
3.
like
Anything,
sorry.
yeah.
Oh
this
yeah.
is-
Is 3 on Quest 3 and
Oh,
2?
only.
Oh.
Yeah, it's on 2 and 3.
Okay.
Well, how many quests are there? I thought it was only 2.
There's 3.
It's free.
There's the original one. I
When did
forgot
that
about
happen?
that.
Oh right, yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Damn, I think I don't remember. I think
But
I
you've
got
been
the
there for
second
all
one.
of them, haven't you?
I have every single one.
That's good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you have a
Yeah.
Rift? Did you say?
No, I don't have a Rift.
No.
No, I don't have
I've
to
got-
go either.
Will you get the
That was great.
Steam frame?
Got a Rift in time.
The Steam standalone?
Oh, I have
Oh,
seen
yeah.
that. Yeah.
I want a
looks good.
new.
How much is
headset
that?
to come out.
Though?
That you'll
That we-
get that one. The,
the
Steam
Steam
frame.
frame.
It's
How
like
much-
a Quest, but it'll
haven't
have
seen that.
PC VR, but streamed using a proprietary
How
thing.
much do you think
Oh,
that's
that's
gonna
cool.
Like 500, 600 pounds.
Oh, that's not out
it
yet, is it?
No,
Yeah.
it comes with the
Steam.
whole package of the
Right.
Steams. Is that right?
It's the new Steam
Yeah, the
family
Steam
of
family.
hardware.
Oh yeah. That looks pretty cool.
It does look quite cool.
It'll be it might be £1,000 maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I can imagine it being.
Something
How much was
ridiculous.
the other one? What was it called? Is that the Rift?
The
Which
Oculus-
one did they
The
do?
Valve Index.
The
Oh,
Index?
if you
Yeah,
didn't
that
buy
was
have
probably
anything,
the
it'd be
best one.
£1,000.
£1,000.
Yeah, that
I
was like a
remember that.
grand. Wasn't it?
Yeah,
Pretty
999.
crazy.
pretty cool.
But they sold that on the back of Half of Alex, so we'll have to
Yeah,
see what they
that's
have to
true,
sell
yeah.
this.
Oh, is that why you're gonna get excited?
No, because it's not. It's, not.
It's
They were
coming.
going to, I swear, but it's all been pushed back.
It's coming
thanks
out.
to
I
the-
swear it's going to come out.
I forgot about that now. I'm just not talking about it. It's been a year,
Is it?
basically, since the
Yeah.
last time it was all hyped
Yeah.
for the first time in a while.
Yeah. To be fair, actually.
Any more news?
I've got no more news. Any more news?
No.
Okay, well, on to the main topic. And today I did the main topic,
Thank
and
you.
it is on how much should games cost? How much do you think games should be
That's a
realistically
great one.
nowadays?
That's a great one because I have a
We said something about
bad.
pre-ordering before,
Oh
so
yeah.
so obviously right now I'd say the standard level of like a AAA game is probably about roughly £70, right?
Yeah.
We're at
It's
that
gone.
sort of range where most AAA experiences are probably going to be arranged around £70. Now, it's a lot of money. I would say £70 to drop on a game, but I guess at the expense of it being a proper experience, is it justified? I guess maybe in its price range. I mean, I think it all depends on the environment it comes out in. I think nowadays £70 is a lot of money for someone to part ways with now, especially
Yeah.
currently in this environment. I think for a game, something that for the most part, like most people will probably just play a bit of. And to be fair, you now see well, as a part of one of our modules, we did a bit about subscription services, and I was looking at like EA Game Passes and stuff like that. I imagine when a FIFA comes out at £70, a lot of people might already have these Game Pass stuff systems, and I mean, I don't know. Sometimes there's discounts on these games through those, but I think the standard edition £70 for a game. What do you think about £70 for a brand new AAA game?
I think that from my perspective, it's always been really alien to me because in the PC ecosystem, with Steam being the major storefront for that sort of stuff, you never really see, you see the AAA's release at that
Yeah,
price,
yeah.
but Steam's has so
Always
much other
sales,
stuff,
yeah, that's true.
and the whole indie scene and like the AA,
Yeah.
or the equivalent as it is now, you're more looking at like top range is like £29.99, 30
Yeah.
quid, which is half price,
Mm.
and that felt expensive. So I always used to think that 70 quid was extortionate. So when I saw
Extortion.
like Indiana Jones,
Yeah.
that specific one, I was in CEX the other day.
Yeah.
I know. And it was £70 still. And that was for a one that they'd given back in.
Yeah.
And I was like,
That's mad.
That's
Whoa.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
I feel like pricing an indie game as well. That's
Yeah.
so up to obviously it's up to the developer, but that's kind of defining how much do I think my own game is worth.
Yeah.
Like
that's
how
true,
how
yeah.
good do I personally think my game
How
is?
much do you think somebody will
Um,
pay for this?
yeah, I think
Yeah.
confidence in that is important because you look
That's
at
true.
Yeah.
Factorio's guy and he charges 30 quid for Factorio now
That's true, yeah.
and refuses to put it down, but that's because he thinks sales are unfair.
Yeah.
People, and there's a big sale like mentality with Steam is that you
yeah.
don't buy things until they're on sale.
Sale,
So in fact, the real price is the sale price.
Yeah.
And Steam's introducing a price history, a 30-day price history now,
Oh,
like some other
really?
storefronts, so that you can see,
Yeah.
am I buying this as when it's just gone straight back to,
Mm.
which almost is like, it's trying to counteract the game that a lot of these people play where
Yeah.
because people say you make the most money with Steam. I've read a few things and they look at the analysis of it in not major sales,
Yeah.
not individual sales, but like weekend like burst sales,
Yeah.
where it pushes it to the front page
Yeah,
just
yeah.
quickly, and
Just
people
on
buy
top,
a load of it then, and they make more then than they do on release
That's crazy.
No way.
because it's really about that
Yeah, to be
big
fair,
number
when
off.
I go on Steam now, I don't really look at I just go straight to like the discounted
Yeah,
and just scroll through those ones.
Yeah.
To be fair, I
Mm.
never, unless I'm specifically looking for
For a
like
game, yeah.
then I would never
yeah.
I'd never actually look at the full price games
Yeah.
really. Honestly.
That's exactly what I was thinking because I was thinking like with this James Bond game, I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep going on about it, but it's
Yeah.
I looked at it and I thought it's £55.99 to pre-order this.
Hmm.
I'd never normally drop that much money
Yeah.
on a video game, unless it was one I knew was really good. Like I've spent that much on like Last of Us Part 2,
Yeah,
the one
right.
because when it came out.
Yeah.
But I was looking at it, I was like, I'll get that because I really want to play that game. And they've successfully marketed me. But then that's a huge company with the
Yeah.
backing of Hitman
Yeah,
and an IP
yeah.
like James Bond.
Yeah.
If you're an indie trying to charge any more than like the 99%
yeah,
off price of your game, it's really
That is
hard. I
true.
feel bad. And I do think we have to pay more for less.
Well, the next point I'm going to hit is there's a lot of free games now that are at pretty high quality. So I mean, obviously, a free game at high quality makes paid games at any quality seem
Yeah.
ridiculous, right? So
Yeah.
it kind of it makes you. I mean, sometimes obviously, if you're just a standard player, like common player, I look at Fortnite and go, it's free. But then I look at like I don't know, like Arc Raiders or something where I have to pay I don't know how much that game was, like £30, £40. I don't know how much that £20. I don't know, whatever. However much that game was, and I go, well, why isn't it free or something? Or why am I paying this much for a game? So I think maybe that sort of devalues like all of games because it's kind of like, well, if you make a free game with
Yeah.
I mean, usually if you ever make a free game, it's usually got some sort of monetary system inside of it, or it just is like a massive game, like a massive studio behind it, or a massive budget. So kind of for the rest of the games that come out at like at a price, it kind of devalues them. But at the same time, who's going to complain about a free game? You know, I can't really say.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's free, so it's a game. You know, it's a free game. I'm not going to say that's bad. You shouldn't make free games, but you know, what do you think? Do you think free games? Where do you think free games sit in terms of in the industry? Like, what's the place for them? Do you have any thoughts about that? I think it depends on the game. I think obviously like live service games, but it feels like every game is live service now, even the ones you pay for. So it's so dependent on how many people play your game, how confident you are in the game to pull people in and then draw them to the conclusion of spending money on that game. Because there's a lot of people who play free games and probably not a lot, but there's a percentage of people that will play a game for free and never spend money on it.
Yeah, they have like the whales.
Yeah,
that
exactly. The
spend
big
all the money,
whales
yeah.
of people that spend all the money. But then, you know, it's a free game at the end of the day. So you get more people into the, you know, if you get a free game, you're probably more likely to buy a, you know, actual game after that. Whereas before, maybe people who never played games before, probably, I mean, a lot during COVID, probably. A lot of people might know who never would have played a game before now are into games because of free games that were out there.
Yeah, and
Yeah, that is good.
the
low
free
barrier
games, like you said, massively popular.
Yeah.
Biggest sort of position in the industry. You've got to have a lot of weight initially to make a successful free game because you have to put the capital in, knowing that you're not going to get an immediate return on it. So that means that it's bigger companies, your Epic, Fortnite, and all those sorts of things. And then the way they monetize it is inherently, in the view of most people, I'd say, is quite toxic because it relies on keeping you playing and keeping you paying because that's how they do it, right? It's not a pay once, play done.
Yeah.
You know, battle passes and skins and things and the live service stuff, and it forces, I think, the paying community, the sort of that other side, to adopt similar things to even compete. Not because they're trying to attract players, but because those games make so much money. It's only going to happen that you're going to get people go, well, look at this, we can do that too. So I do think that again links what my one. I do think probably they should increase prices of video games, even the independent ones. And you should be able to back it up with my game's quality. It's worth this much.
Yeah.
Don't just charge 30 if your game's trash.
Yeah.
And you'll see that because people won't buy it.
Yeah, that's true.
But I do think people still won't buy something that is worth it for more because of all these things which have inherently made games less.
Because it gets people
valued.
asking, like, oh, why isn't this game free? Because its quality isn't as good as this other free game that I've played.
Yeah.
I mean, also, like pre-ordering games, I feel like as a community, people have been so jaded by their pre-ordering experiences that it's almost like a dead. I don't know how many people do pre-order. It's almost like a dead form of sales. Like no one. Obviously, people release trailers and such, like we discussed last time. But like the what's it called? Like the drive for a pre-order, like massive. Like gamble, I don't feel like it's there anymore.
And it's because this is what I think. It's right. It's the midnight launch and people getting the physical copies of games because, like with digital storefronts, they can just push patches and it's all this live service stuff. The game doesn't release in its finished format. Yeah. Even if it's meant to be, it's not early access or anything.
Yeah.
So you buy a game now, you pre-order it, and you have to wait to download the day one patch, which fixes all the problems they had failed to already fix.
That's true.
So, I don't know.
That is sad. Yeah. I mean the whole idea of like counting down to the game to be released because it's like, oh, the game's gonna release and then give it a day, it'll be all right, and then you have to so there's a whole thing. That is true. And I mean, I guess how big a game is nowadays, but that doesn't really
and how many times do people do you pre-order? You can pre-order. Independent games do have like pre-orders. It's usually slightly bigger ones. But
no one
having that like guaranteed capital is quite good. I don't really know. Is it? Why does it make a difference?
I guess it shows. I mean, I guess previously it would have probably. Did you hear that noise?
I did hear that noise.
What was that?
Anyway. It sounded like an error.
Yeah, that's exactly what it sounded like. But what was I saying? Sorry, I completed the noise.
It was about the pre-orders and not doing it anymore.
I showed pre-orders did show like how much what's the word, like how confident the market was in your game, right?
Product,
so I guess nowadays you probably look at like Steam wishlist numbers, probably.
Yes.
And that's the thing also with like what you're saying. So if you're looking to pre-order a game, like obviously there's probably a part of you is like give it a couple months, it'll probably go on sale. And
Exactly. Yeah.
so like
it's
people
not bad.
probably just
And you
don't think
buy
to,
it.
yeah, exactly. People just don't think
That
to
was the
pre-order
Factorio
it.
guy's argument. He was
Exactly.
like, "This is not like all that happens is they see the game, it's full price, they don't buy it.
Yeah, they don't buy it.
It's like having my game priced is making people not buy it,
Yeah.
just straight up because they
Mm.
know it will be on sale at some point. So he was like, "I'm going to say now, it'll
Yeah.
never go on sale again."
yeah.
And that and I think it's almost a sort of arrogant, not
Yeah.
arrogant, but it feels. And
It
I think
feels
some people
arrogant,
were quite
yeah.
angry at that, but it's a very shrewd move.
Yeah, yeah,
I-
definitely.
If you see that pattern, why not make your base game price higher and then just make it on sale
That's
so
right.
often to the price you actually think it's
Yeah.
valued at?
That's
to-
what most people
Well,
do.
that's what
Just
the most.
increase the
Yeah, that
size.
is what
Yeah,
most
yeah.
people do. Yeah, and that's
It's
almost
a win-win because
yeah.
people
Mm.
buy it when people do buy it when it's not on sale, then you've made more than
Then
what
you've
you
made-
expect.
yeah,
And
yeah.
if when it goes on sale, you're making exactly what you want.
But
so
at the same time, if the more people do that, the less it's now that 90% off means nothing. If that's
yeah,
that's
true.
the price.
Yeah, that
of
is
the
the
game.
actual price of the
Yeah.
game rather than what it what it
And
what it actually
again,
should be.
it stops people buying the game when it's full
Well, yeah,
price.
yeah, and then it leaves your consciousness and you
Yeah.
don't buy it ever.
It's just I don't know.
But
It's really
then-
weird.
I was looking at like, have game prices actually inflated by anything? You know, I mean, compared to what they used
No,
to be.
yeah.
They used to be. I mean, they used to be all the same. Like, right. So I've got one here. So I don't know if you've seen. Did you see what's on here? No. Right. So the Genesis 1995 Genesis Garfield game. How much do you think it was?
Don't even want to know.
1995
$9.95.
Garfield game.
Yeah.
It's a tie-in, so
How much do you think that's gonna be?
$39.99.
Oh, how much do you think?
£12.
89 £89.
89.
89
£89?
seriously?
Yeah. So
For
89.
the Garfield tie-in Sega.
Yeah.
What?
Isn't
yeah.
that as much as a console?
Yeah, well, I think the console was like 100 and something, but yeah, 89.99. So in terms of actual like prices, have they been affected by inflation? Like realistically, if that was a
No.
game that came out now, that'd be a couple £100. So
Was that the price
That's
then?
That's the price then.
Yeah.
Yeah, the price then was
£90
£89.99.
for
£89 and 19. Well, $89
a
and 99
Garfield
cents.
game. This better be the most.
That'd
I've never
just be
seen
the
best
best
Garfield
Garfield
game
game
ever.
I've ever played. But I
That's
guess the
crazy.
experience then was, well, it was less, but it was expected to be less. Like the idea that now you come out of a game and it has to be standard, and you all have to have these complicated systems. Well, compared to the Genesis, the Garfield game. But I mean, realistically,
Can't believe.
AAA games, if you are following inflation, they should be in the hundreds, £120 for a AAA experience, which
Yeah.
is insane, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, unlike I feel like cinemas, you see ticket prices used to be like I don't know £1 or whatever, and you can't really compare it to music because it's kind of hard to justify in terms of like streaming numbers.
streaming,
It's
yeah,
hard,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
hard to quantify. But in terms of all the media sources, realistically, games has actually settled on quite a,
We're
sort of
getting a
solid
good
price.
deal.
Yeah, honestly, we're actually not that bad, and especially when you think about how the budgets have changed around games. Like kind of games cost now millions and millions of
Hundreds
millions
of
and
millions of
yeah,
dollars,
hundreds
yeah.
of millions of pounds to make these games
For
nowadays.
the biggest ones.
Yeah, AAA Studios will probably spend. I mean, what GTA 6 is rumored to cost like $2 billion or something in making it. So like it's
And we're going to buy it. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
We're going to buy
yeah,
it for
we're
like
gonna-
70, 60
yeah, 70,
quid.
60 quid.
Yeah.
I've seen somewhere that they were looking at. Well, there's somewhere looking that I saw where it's like they're looking at charging like £100 and something for the pre-order, but I think that was just like rumor. But
Yeah, because the other thing with that is with the game, it's actually you're getting a good deal
Yeah.
with the games, and
Yeah.
having the budgets inflated to like it's unsustainable.
Yeah.
And how do we
Exactly.
like? It's either you have to spend 120 quid on video games,
yeah,
and you're not going to do that because there's
Well,
just such this sale culture, and it doesn't feel like
Yeah,
a
you're
because when you go to the movie, when is a movie? They don't have
there's
sales.
sale
They
tickets,
have like
yeah,
a
yeah.
cheap day,
It's one yeah, it's
and
one
it's all
price.
because it's like, it's a watch
Yeah.
once thing, but because
Yeah.
it feels like ownership, even though
It's
it's really like, I don't know, it's
it's a
like buying a
software-
very
yeah, you're
very
buying a
expensive
software, I
product,
feel, in some ways,
but
like,
it doesn't feel real, so it
doesn't-
just
yeah, you're
feels
right,
like it
just
should
feels
be
like a thing.
cheaper.
Yeah, you're
Mm.
right.
And because there's so many games get lumped together,
Yeah,
and you see the free ones. Oh yeah,
You might as well
you're
just
right.
get the free ones. Yeah, the free ones kind of devaluate the rest
Yeah.
of the whole.
And it
of
doesn't
the
help
rest of
that they have problems all the time with
Yeah.
the AAA. But there's
Yeah,
a lot of
triple,
work
yeah.
that if you think about the craftsmanship, I suppose
Yeah.
that goes into these.
years of work behind it.
And you
hundreds
do
of people,
spend a
thousands
quite
of
like
people.
you buy a table, right? That
Yeah.
some guy made. It took months making
Yeah,
for like £8,000 or something
Yeah.
ridiculous.
the
Yeah.
table's in front of me though. I can put my feet.
I
on
can
the
put it. I
table.
can use it. It's there.
But
Whereas
the
yeah.
it's kind of like I just download it from the the ether,
The space,
and
yeah.
it comes,
Yeah.
and I get to play this thing that's already built.
Only
And I don't
whilst
understand
it's
it. Yeah.
supported online. or-
Yeah.
And you have to buy the thing to play it on.
Yeah, true.
And
yeah.
if you've got a PC, it might not run.
yeah.
It's just
There's a
yeah.
lot of variables in it. Yeah. So I mean, like, do you think complex games like AAA big games should be more than they are because of the higher complexity that is in them nowadays? No, like people
I think
don't
I
think that.
I think it should be. It's based on the quality. I think what people are willing to pay, and I think we should be willing to pay more. But
Yeah.
like, just because you're AAA, I don't think you should just get
Right, of
that
course,
price
yeah,
tag
yeah,
anymore. I think we
yeah.
should level that field.
But the
and
thing
think
is, though,
about-
it's that it's not that it's like defined that a AAA studio will become of the highest quality, but it's more.
oh, they put the most.
They put it's more like definitive. Like it's
Oh,
more
yes.
like you
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
you can assume that they will be the best
And
quality.
they've spent way more
yeah,
money
billions
making it.
of
Yeah.
money on it,
Yeah.
on making it. So it's like, was GTA 6. How much like do you think that will be? Like, do you think they'll cause like it'd be standard edition, like just £8 like £90?
I think they will have
or-
to
I
because it's
reckon
such
it'll be
mainstream.
80
Yeah.
to
But
100
yeah, no,
pounds.
I agree
80 to
actually.
100.
'Cause
In that
they
range.
can push it, can't
Yeah,
they?
they
'Cause
can
it's
push it. So
GTA
that's what I'm saying.
6.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. They could push because I mean, I don't know if I'll pre-order it, but I'm definitely gonna buy GTA 6.
As
no
am
matter
I.
what,
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
as
of
they, just because it's GTA 6, right? So they could put it. I think they're probably that's the only example of a game where I think it's not a seller's. It's a buyer's market. It's a
Yeah,
it's a seller's
they can
market,
get
not
away
a
with
buyer's
that.
market. They can put it at whatever price they want, and people will still buy it. They can put it at £200. People will buy it. Like they'll complain, but they will buy
Yeah.
it. It doesn't matter. So I think they'll put it. Probably be like £80. I think probably for that game, and I think they'll do different editions.
Oh,
And I bet there'll be like £120 edition of that
and
game.
that when
Yeah.
online, if it releases
Oh,
with
yeah, well,
online,
releases
like,
online.
yeah.
it's that makes them apparently like $4 million on PS5 alone every month.
That is scary.
Yeah,
That is scary. It's a 13-year-old game,
That is
14-year-old game.
yeah.
Yeah.
That is scary.
It's just there's such with the AAA's there's such a competition
Yeah.
between trying to drive the highest price that they can to support their games release in the first place, and then trying to match the lowest price they possibly
Yeah.
can with the other
Yeah.
AAA games who are going, oh, my game's slightly cheaper than the other AAA's, but it's still good because it's got a high price mark.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
it's just a little bit more affordable
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they're like stuck between these two
On
pulling
like
forces.
on the flip side, for one counter example with things is when they do like a semi AAA, because like who makes Helldivers? Arrowhead,
Arrowhead, yeah.
and they put it at 30 when it came out, and that helped get people on who weren't convinced because Helldivers wasn't a household name. It had the
Yeah.
backing of Sony, so it had good marketing. But and then that made them like a squiggly in dollars because that's live service as well. But also, and so there's always a counterexample where you can charge
Yeah.
undercharge,
But-
like Arc Raiders as well.
Yeah.
But both of those games have battle passes.
Yeah,
and have
they
the
all have the
supplementary
systems inside
funding.
them. But to be fair, though, I also, when I look at a game, I do judge it based on its price. So if I see a game and it's there for like £3, I'm like, that can't be. I
Yeah,
can't.
there's a certain-
There
yeah.
must be a
Bean
reason
battles.
why
Not like
that's so low of a price. Like,
It's 80p.
there must be a reason why that's so low. But then obviously you got the other end where it's like there must be a reason why that game's so expensive. I've got to buy it. In terms of like in my
Yeah.
mind, like I'm like, well,
What's the
it's
most
more.
attractive price to you? Do you think out of all games? Do you think you see that? and you go,
$14.99.
Yeah, like
I
the
was gonna
15,
say around that
yeah,
much.
that about it's about £20,
Yeah.
£15. Yeah, that's.
I'm like,
I could let go of £15.
That's going to be a
Yeah.
good game. You know it's going to be a pretty sick game
Yeah,
if it's just
yeah.
about £15-16.
Well, I mean, not to bring up Friend Swap again, but
Yeah, like
Friend Swap's
six,
about
yeah.
£6, like
So eight,
consistently
yeah.
about £6, £7, £8. It's like always,
yeah,
and then their experiences, I guess, within themselves.
no, yeah, and there's a lot of games that sort of are really cheap because they're quite simple.
Yeah, exactly.
But they are really good, so
Yeah.
people put loads of hours
yeah,
into
yeah,
them.
yeah.
I'm thinking of like Vampire Survivors and things
Yeah,
where
true.
it's just sort of basic,
Yeah,
but as a result, it's got a massive following, got loads of content.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But
There's more you
doesn't make any. Does it make any money? I don't, because it's probably sold millions
Yeah,
as a
yeah.
movie. So
Yeah,
really,
that's
that,
true,
it's
definitely. But then, I was also thinking like, in terms of like other ways you can pay for games. What do we think about like renting a game? Like, obviously, there's a lot of I feel like ownership around your game is some way, like for some reason people just feel like they need to own their game.
Yeah.
And renting a game kind of feels like you're not owning a game, but I guess are you ever owning a game? I don't know, unless you have it physically.
Even
but
then.
even then, you have to download the patch anyway.
yeah.
So
And if it doesn't, like Nintendo games will check you can play them before you play it. So it's
So is renting like a ultimate like what's the word, like a alternative path for like really expensive games? So like if your game, as I said, people probably aren't likely to pay £70 for it. Like
Yeah.
I mean, people might want to, and people do, but if I saw on the game and it said £70 to buy brand new, or I can rent it for a week for like a fiver or whatever, or like I don't know how you'd price it, but like just say it is for a certain period of time you get to download the game and play it, then would that choice be more appealing? I mean maybe to
I think
those.
well, it kind of exists in the sense that you can buy a game, play it if
Yeah.
it has an end, or if you get bored, and give it into like CX.
Oh,
or something.
CX, yeah.
They
If
give
you
you a
buy it
voucher.
physically, yeah, that's true.
But if and the digital ones, the equivalent would be like Nvidia Shadow, Nvidia
Yeah,
GeForce Now,
GeForce
where
Now,
you sort
yeah.
of pay for some hours and you play a game.
Yeah,
I think games that have an end, it works.
yeah.
And
Game, yeah. It
But
doesn't
for
really work
like
for the
multiplayer and things,
Yeah.
it's a little difficult.
Yeah, that's true. Would you be more willing if GTA 6 was like, we'll give you can play the whole, or you could play, I don't know, let's say every 10 hours you pay, I don't know, £10.
I wouldn't do that. I
No.
would always. I think I'd always
Always buy
shoot
it.
for the buyout outright.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because the more complicated, it's like I pay get.
yeah,
Whereas when it gets that, I feel it's always there's terms and
complications.
conditions.
Yeah,
You've got some
right,
sort of
okay.
thing. But we do like, I can see it as if they streamlined it and they
Yeah.
had it as like you can pay. It's like a paid demo.
yeah.
That is the same thing, but it would feel so bad doing
yeah.
that because it's like I've still paid,
Yeah.
but I'm now going to lose access. At some point.
Yeah.
So I really can't see
Yeah.
it.
What
That's true.
about they make it a rental game until the money you paid in rent equates to the game value
Oh.
itself, and then just once it's that, they just stop charging
Yeah,
you.
That
that's
is
a
actually
good
insane.
idea.
That
That's
is
a
a
good-
good.
that's
Isn't
a
that
good
isn't
idea.
that a
That's
good method?
because that's
from-
covered.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
but the problem is that would
If
if
you
I
don't
was the
like
company,
it, it's not that bad.
if I was because if I was the company, then I'd be from the mind of an investor. I'd be like, well, why wouldn't I just keep charging them the rent?
Well, it would attract more players. Yeah, I see what you mean,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but then I think just that method overall.
No,
would
I
attract
like
That's
that.
more
interesting.
people,
That's an
wouldn't
interesting
it?
idea. Yeah.
And you can
Hire
have,
me
like,
someone, make me. I'll
Yeah.
that's my
You
idea.
can do 2 hours
copyright.
free, which
Yeah.
incorporates that like demo period.
Yeah,
it's just
yeah,
basically. Oh, that's
Yeah, yeah.
And then
try
charge
that. I
a bit
bet
until
someone's
it's-
tried it or something.
Yeah,
They've
maybe,
probably
yeah.
Well,
not.
there was that thing about one of the Take-Two CEOs talking about GTA having to pay for every hour rather than having to buy the whole game. So that was actually a theory. I guess.
Pay per hour is got. It's got
Yeah,
That's
pay per
awful,
hour. That's
please.
what it
It's like
was. Yeah,
mobile
so
game.
yeah, you get an advert. Oh, you get
Watch
like
out,
the two
please.
different
No.
experience levels, and then you have to
Please.
pay for the. Yeah. All of a sudden, you're driving around in GTA, and it just starts like real Coca-Cola adverts, and like,
Well, that's what they want.
yeah,
They
really.
do want that.
I can imagine that. I don't know if I'd want that. I feel like it's a brand risk. Actually, is it nowadays? If you had your real Coca-Cola,
No, actually, in
because then
in
somebody
GTA,
could just like in GTA would be quite a bad
already. I mean, the GTA is meant to be a parody of life,
parody
so
of real
it's-
life.
If
so
you
it
had
has
your
to be
actual
real,
advert,
actual, yeah,
I think it's
it'd be a
stupid.
bit of a
But like in FIFA, they already do
yeah,
that.
true.
Right?
In
With the
FIFA,
ads
they've
on
got
the-
ads in the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, real ads on there. Yeah, and I guess like, is a gun if a gun is licensed in the game, is that an advert? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's like cars. Yeah,
licensed, though,
cars as
isn't it?
well.
That's
yeah.
true. If I saw,
saw
if
a
I would
gun-
ever buy a gun for some
Yeah.
reason, I might end up buying one that I've seen in a game
Yeah, seen in
that
a game.
works well. I'm
Yeah,
like, oh,
that's
this,
true.
I know this gun
works
good.
well.
I mean, I
Works
probably
well
wouldn't
against
do
what?
What one would you buy? I'd get one of those, the shotgun from Half-Life. It's
Oh.
got it's like the Spaz 12.
Oh yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
It looks cool. It's in Jurassic Park as well.
Oh yeah, I'd get a
I don't like
can't think
weapons,
of
by the
any.
way. I'm anti.
yeah. Laser gun, can you get those?
Oh, like the ray
Uh,
gun
the
from
ray
Call of
gun,
Duty
yeah.
Zombies.
Yeah, can I get a portal gun, please?
Oh, gravity
Yeah,
gun.
gravity
Yeah.
gun. Yeah. But that's all I've got on my
Okay,
topic.
okay.
Hope
I
you
like
enjoyed.
that. We'll come back to it then. With
Yeah. I don't have a gun. I don't have a game. I do have a gun though.
I'm very sad about that.
No.
You have a gun. That's okay.
Don't have any games because we don't make games anymore.
We chose unlimited bacon.
Yeah, unlimited bacon. Yeah. Well, it is the right choice though.
You're
Anyway.
vegetarian.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's vegan bacon. I know
Oh,
it's
vegan
vegan
bacon. Unlimited vegan
That
bacon.
might be worse.
Yeah. Shoot him in the head. That's the cheers. So my last question is: name one game that you would pay double for.
Oh,
Outer Wilds.
good.
Outer Wilds.
Oh my goodness me, because that's not even that expensive.
How
no,
much is
it's
Outer
not,
Wilds?
is it?
It was like 20 quid, or is
Yeah,
it
I think it's
that?
20.
I'm not
thirty?
I
even
think
sure.
it's $29.99.
Let me have a little look.
30? Yeah.
It's amazing game. I think it's a an art that I would definitely.
Yeah.
That's so
Yeah.
pretentious, but
I would say that. I'd
it's
say that for
totally-
Outer Wilds. I would agree with Outer Wilds.
Yeah.
Again, I got that as soon as it came out on Epic because
Mm.
I was the first game I bought on Epic was Outer Wilds.
I think
$14.99. That's dollars. So about.
really?
about-
That's 40% off as well.
Oh yeah, you're right. So yeah, it'll be about
Yeah,
20
yeah.
quid then.
That's 40% off on that game. There you go. That's the Steam
That is-
effect.
Steam effect.
But yeah, I mean, like, I was thinking, like,
Oh, I know.
no,
one,
I don't
yeah.
know. We always come back to it. Minecraft. How much is Minecraft now? The thing is with
20
those kind of
quid.
games,
It's like
the-
20
Yeah.
yeah, I
Something like
always like. I just kind of feel like you have it. It's like
Yeah.
Wii Sports. It's like I just have that.
I
Stuff
don't
now.
have Wii Sports.
Oh,
Yeah, I've always got Minecraft, no matter what
yeah,
platform
yeah, I
I
just
Yeah.
got
go on.
Minecraft
It's just
somehow.
there.
Yeah,
I would pay Uncharted 4.
Uncharted
Yeah.
4.
Admittedly, I bought in CX, but I would have paid double for that. It was worth it.
Really? Okay.
Anthem pre-order.
Hello Games. Sorry, the No Man's Sky. How much is No
Yeah,
Man's Sky
no,
now?
it's. I think it's still 19.99 or something. But
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah, we
when
doubled
it came
that
out, it was
price.
more probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was about.
Put it
what
back to
was
original
40 or
price.
50
But it's a hack.
originally.
Yeah.
If you have a PS5, you don't have the PS5 edition of No Man's Sky. Buy the PS4 edition in like CEX again.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like 14
And then you
quid.
can
It
just get
gives
it.
you a free upgrade. It's one of the
Wow.
ones that doesn't need you to
Yeah,
buy
yeah,
it
yeah.
again.
Oh, that's cool.
That's good. No. What else? Oh, you've got one.
It was Uncharted 4. did
Oh,
I say
Uncharted
that?
4. You did say that. Sorry.
Is
I
there
got
another
lost
one?
in
What's
the whole-
yours?
No, I don't have any. I can't think of any.
Oh.
Okay, what is one that you would half in price?
I was
Yeah.
I was gonna say like if I didn't want to would pay
yeah,
less.
yeah. What's one that I'd say? Fortnite. I'd half that price.
You just love it so much. Okay.
Unironically, probably, and it's quite. No, I'm not gonna say that one. That would no.
What?
No. I was
What
gonna.
was
It
you
was a
saying?
game I did pre-order, but that's because I haven't played it yet.
I want to say marathon so I can afford it. I
Yeah.
really want to play it, and I haven't really managed to yet.
Probably. I'm trying
oh.
to think of any. Go on.
There's a game I'd like to be half price,
Yeah.
and this is a really good. Actually, this is an example I think of that Steam thing. So there's that. What's it called? It's the survival game, but you play as Half-Life scientists. Abiotic.
Yeah,
Factor.
Abiotic Factor.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
And so
yeah,
I really, it's £30. It's one of those expensive indies.
Friend swap.
And when it goes on sale, it's always a few percent off. Or maybe it goes to like, it goes down, but it's
Yeah,
still
it is quite
20.
good, yeah.
And we never, because it's a friends game.
Yeah, friends
We
swap.
always want, if it was just half
Yeah,
of that.
yeah.
And it's like, I'm really waiting to see it get like 90,
Yeah,
like a
that's true.
75% sale. But I've realised
True.
I'm just waiting for it to
Yeah,
be
it's
the
waiting
price
forever.
of all
Yeah,
the other
you're
indie
doing
games.
exactly what everybody else does.
I've gone into places again, like when I buy a console game,
Yeah.
I'll just be like, oh, it's 30, that's cheap.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
And then I look at the indies on Steam and I think 30, oh my God,
yeah.
it's so bad.
The 1995 Genesis. I wish that was half price.
The
Genesis,
Garfield
Ooh.
game.
Garfield game.
Yeah. The Indiana Jones game, I really want to play that, but it's
Indiana
70 quid.
Jones. Yeah, no.
That's bad.
Most AAA games that are over like 5 years old, I think, should be like.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
The Call of Duties,
Call
the
of
originals.
Duties, yeah.
That is the one I always go on about. They're
Yeah.
still.
Yeah.
Modern Warfare, the new one, was at like £3 the other day because they dropped that to 90% off. And it's the original was still 20 quid.
That's crazy.
Outrageous.
That is outrageous. That is out.
And I really want
Just
to play
Cause
them.
3. Just Cause 3 is
That's
still
all on
it's pretty
sale.
expensive for what
Yes,
Yeah,
It's
yes.
an old game. That's
is an
pretty
old
old. I mean, it's my favorite out of the Just Causes. And I wanted to. I looked at it the other day. I was like, I really want to play that game again. I went to buy it, and it was.
So
I can't remember how much
expensive,
it was, but it was too expensive.
Look
for
at
me
Black
to
Ops
buy.
3. It's so it's like
What-
still 40 quid.
What
No
game do you
way.
think deserved to be half price? Like you wouldn't pay that. Like not even like I want it to go down, but like it is bad enough that it's like.
Augusta.
yeah.
Destiny 2 at full price back in the day.
Oh,
And
yeah.
its DLCs.
Yeah, that's true. I guess any yearly release. Well, yearly
Yeah,
release.
Black
game,
Ops 7.
Yeah, any yearly release.
Battlefield
really,
6.
honestly. Yeah, Battlefield
Sorry,
6.
I don't
yeah.
know.
I've heard it's quite good now.
It's
actually.
pretty decent.
Escape
Yeah.
from Tarkov.
Escape from
Yeah.
Tarkov is a
Please half that. I bought that back in the ages ago.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Rust.
Rust.
Oh, yeah.
Rust is a good one. Yeah, Rust.
I don't want to hear
Uh,
it. Terrible. No, it's not a terrible game. Okay, it's not a good game either.
It's not a good game. No, it's
Let's just leave it at that.
it's a
That's it.
it's a game.
Woo. There's
Yeah.
there's an angry audience. And I don't want to anger them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stay away from
Well,
that.
like
that's
Ark
not
It's
my
quite
house.
Survival
bad.
Evolved. How much is Ark?
Oh
No,
gosh,
it's
yeah.
like it's
I don't
Ark
know how much.
Survival
There's
Evolved.
2. There's 3.
Yeah, there's loads now. I would
Mm.
not be paying full price for that. But yeah,
Well,
that's everything. Well, I hope you had a good time in this podcast. We missed
I like
the game.
being back here.
It's good.
Nice
We'll
to
be
be
back
back.
here for at least
Mm.
1 or 2.
Two
more.
We'll
One or
see
two.
what happens. Maybe for some time.
I'm
We'll
still
see.
here afterwards. Yeah. So
Yeah.
if we can get in here,
If we can somehow sneak in here every week.
I mean, this SU's probably open anyway.
Yeah, let's figure it out. Anyway, we'll see you next week.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye. Okay, cool.
Good stuff.